Hi guys, welcome to my second tank placement. Now I was a couple of seconds late with the recording, so we're going to jump straight in to the team screen. And I decided to lock in the Roadhog straight off the bat on this one. I'd say Roadhog is potentially my stronger tank, but I had a decent run on a reset last round. And again we ended up with a decent 2-2-2. The thing is, we picked up a Sigma. Now I see a lot of Sigma in the 5 tank placements I've done, the 5 competitive matches. I've seen a lot of him. I said it last video. It feels like there's a lot of people that just want to play him, but obviously at this point people can't have more than 2.5 days worth of practice on him. So it feels like a gamble as to what kind of Sigma player you're going to get. And yeah, again, I think he would have been better kept just in quick play and then brought into competitive probably for season 18. But I think, as I said last time, you know, it's only the beta. It's not that important. It'll be okay. Okay, so we're starting up. So we've got to take a position, nice and safe in here. Just kind of see what's going on outside, because it looks like they're pushing us up quite hard. I'll break that shield for a second. Now our team have actually gone around to the left, so I'll rejoin them here. Winston dives in, tries to run away. Really good hook, really good kill. And I actually picked up a kill on a Moira there as well, although I think that might have been a bit more luck based. So anyway, we've got 3 kills I think so far, and this Junkrat can't be looking at a long life. And so yeah, we take the cart really quickly, really well. They played too aggressive. They tried to push us up to our spawn, and they got punished for it. So now I want to stay on the payload, just kind of escort this round. Just kind of keep an eye out. Hear the Winston. I'll just break that shield while I've got nothing else to shoot at. Save us before Winston dives in, tries to run away, and the hook says no. Okay, it's a decent passage of play there. Cart's progressing. I think there's an Ash up high on the diner, so we get a bit stuck here between the Sigma barrier in front of me and I say the Ash up high. Missed the hook there, unfortunately. Really, what I need to do here is land a hook on that Ash, drag her down, and sort her out. Fortunately, I missed the hook. That was an okay passage of play, deal with the Junkrat. It was a good hook that stunned the Sigma and allowed, I think, without a Junkrat to get the kill on him. That was a poor hook. I should have done better against the Moira there. Oh, that's my friend the Winston again. Oh, he's got his ult now. Decent transcendence, keep us all alive. I think no, I didn't land the final blow on the win. Oh wait, yes I did. So that's 3 times I killed him now. So I'm owning him at the moment. Now I was kind of playing it very passively against the Bob there, because we've just taken the payload and she's busted her ult, so we don't have to engage with it. We may as well just wait for it to finish and then crack on. I've also picked up my ultimate here. I think one of the things that we'll see in this game and maybe some other games is that I really struggle to work out when the best time to use whole hog is. So as in, you know, how do I get the most value out of it? But tide coming in, so fall back. Don't quite destroy it. Unfortunately our Baptiste gets taken out there. Now obviously we can see that we've had 3 kills come through. Against us, sorry. So I don't want to progress. I'm just trying to sort of poke here, see if I can get a cheeky hook, see if I can get anyone to chase me down and fight me one-on-one. They're not taking the bait though, unfortunately. Now, one problem we have is that our team is going high. Obviously I'm down here, so I'm a bit cut off from them. I'm essentially a bit stuck here almost. Missed the hook there. I really need to land a hook on the Junkrat or the Moira. But again, I see they've had 3 kills come through. So at this point I decide I'm going to abandon this position. I'll go back, group with my team, we'll go in together, which I presume will be over the top. Winston. Too cocky there. Should have expected the shield, didn't. Just thought I threw it out, and he gets away. But he's back. Got him this time. Yeah, and I completely dominate the Winston in this match, fortunately. Good hook and kill onto Sigma. So we've got their tanks here now. Now this should be the moment where we get some progress on the payload. Figure we got held there for a bit too long, and part of that was probably down to me with my positioning down there instead of being with my team. Maybe, obviously, I don't know exactly what was going on at the top. I'm just looking out for flankers there. As we move this forward. Maybe this is where I should have used my whole hog, actually. And unfortunately, yeah, we get 3 kills come through. I don't think I got the final blow on the Winston there, but I stunned him for, was it Arzen? Oh, I'm just running away from this Junkrat. Just about keeping myself alive with Take a Breather. I'm getting some heals from somewhere as well, which is good. And I managed to get away with it, which is good, but now we need to get onto the payload. Fortunately, I couldn't see where he was coming from, and then by the time I did, then I missed my hook. That could do to be tidied up a bit. I want to fight this Mercy, but I decided to play it safe. Hook, I think maybe it just needed to be a little bit longer there. Unfortunately, you can see the kills coming through for the enemy team. And I just get overwhelmed. Maybe there was an opportunity to use whole hog in there again. Again, this is one of those where I think I'm waiting for kind of the perfect moment, and it's not really coming. So, I mean, it's very easy to say in retrospect that, you know, maybe I should have just chucked it out by now and seen what happened. As I definitely would have built up a second one by now, you think? So I get rid of the Ashe, because she's harassing the team from the back. Touch the payload, which is good. Now I bust out the whole hog just to try and create some space, but the angry Winston manages to knock me back, so I can't contest any further, and that's where the payload will stop. I think I'm doing okay. I think I'm doing okay as Roadhog, yeah. Maybe we're a bit disjointed as a team. You kind of felt that we were the better side in that match. In terms of how we were doing in the matches. I mean, obviously that Winston, I was dominating. But it just feels that they were maybe embracing the chaos a bit more and benefiting from it. I think actually what I noticed is that I think they go down to 5. So we should play conservative here, and they might struggle to beat us. I was debating whether to stick on a Roadhog or go to Orisa. Now, because we got Sigma, I'm treating Sigma for now certainly as a main tank. Obviously you can put a barrier out, so obviously going to Orisa in my head would provide 2 barrier tanks. I need a bit more experience as to what pairs best with Sigma from a tank point of view. And also I'm doing pretty well on the Roadhog, so I decided to stick on it for now.
Enough waiting around.
I'm doing pretty well. Golden limbs, that's decent. Although I guess one thing I have been doing as Roadhog is I've maybe been operating a bit independently. I'm not necessarily sort of peeling with the team or enabling my team in any great way. It's been a bit too much of a solo play, which is sometimes just how it is in solo queue, but obviously if I want to be a higher ranked Roadhog, that's something I need to sync better. Now we were playing a bit too forward here, which I wasn't overly comfortable with, especially given the situation. Now I don't know if anyone's noticed they're down to 5. Ideally I'd want to play a bit more conservative. What I didn't notice is I think our Sigma takes a one-on-one with a Winston over there, and he loses. Obviously Winston's gun's got auto aim, whereas Sigma's is a bit harder and slower. Oh, this Winston. He wants revenge. Not gonna get it though. Unfortunately, you can see is it just me left, Marty? Oh, I think we've got our hands though. But I've got to get out of here. Take a breather comes through just in time. So that dynamite might have burnt through me. I think I was too keen with that hook. I came around, I just saw red and threw it out there when really I should have been more patient to line it up. Unfortunately, I don't quite get the kill on the Ash. One thing I haven't quite mastered as the Roadhog is the hook, shoot, melee. I think it's because the controls on the PS, on the PlayStation, sorry. It's one of the joysticks you've got to push in for the melee, and it's a bit. Well, me personally, I find it a bit awkward to do that motion without messing up your movement or your aim, whichever one it is. I was doing okay to hold the payload there, but unfortunately I get trapped and obviously tag teamed by the Junkrat and the Winston. Fortunately the Junkrat got the final blow, not the Winston. So that was unfortunate, I think. I think I was going to whole hog there, but I didn't as soon as I went in the trap. Yeah, because I think I knew it. I think he knew it was over, and I'd only get half an ult. But again, it's a bit frustrating here that they've managed to take the first point with 4 minutes left. I think we should have done better. I think our Sigma's gone to Diva now as well. And we've picked up a Bastion somewhere along the way. Winston. Do you think he's still angry about round 1? I think he is. Good kill on the Junkrat in the midst of all that. And the Winston. That was decent play. Obviously I got big help from the Ana there. Now I'm stuck a bit between the Bob and the obviously their spawn. I maybe should have tried to engage that Bob a bit more and actually deal with him. I think that could have been a moment for whole hog. Maybe. I did need to heal in the middle of it though. And the Bastion ult came through. Again, I don't know where we've picked up a Bastion from. It's especially when we're not playing with the main tank. But we get the fight win, which is alright. Ideally should have killed that Junkrat. Baptiste ult comes through there, so I'll stay away from there for now. I think that was probably poor play by our Bastion to position himself there. Decent play from the Zen to keep us up through all of this. I think I managed my my health quite well in these games, or as best I can anyway. It's a bit worrying that their Ash has got another Bob in like a minute or something. I think I should have whole hogged her, definitely. And yes, so I don't think actually I've used a whole hog at all this game, despite having it available in both rounds. So I think that's something I need to work on. But at least now having seen this, it's a good way to sort of teach myself that it doesn't really matter if I waste a whole hog, because currently all I'm doing is holding it. Unfortunately, we take the defeat. Now, given that we started pretty well that round, I definitely felt I was probably better than their tanks. And especially that they were down to 5. I think we've got to really have a word with ourselves about what exactly went wrong there. I haven't actually watched this back on the replay viewer yet, but I should do. Because, yeah, I feel we were the better team in the first round, and And yeah, with being against 5, I don't think we've really got any excuses for that loss. I feel as a solo player I did a good job in that match, although the stats support that. Admittedly, I didn't necessarily do enough with my team, and that's maybe where it went wrong. We just weren't coordinated enough. But well, it was still, at least it was a decent performance, even if not a decent result, I think. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. Feel free to leave any feedback below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll have the next one up soon. Bye.